News, my lovely, wonderful people. You will be surprised with our very president, Muhammadu Buhari, leak conversation with close associates, telling them that with all going on, especially with the recent court case, our very own brother has, filed talking about Peter Obi. He does not see himself handing over to Emilio Khan. Emilio Khan, one of his statements he made whilst he received the certificate of return and was accepting that INEC has said he is the one who met all the requirements and so has been dutifully appointed as Nigeria's president, said indeed it is his turn. However, President Muhammadu Buhari is saying there seem to be some issues and that Emilio Khan may not really be, may not be that he does not see himself handing over to Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu with a lot of things that is going on and that is at stake at the moment. The world is watching, and it's bad enough that we have court cases going on. It's bad enough that the judiciary, even the UK government has joined the US saying that they will be watching, and they'll be paying great attention to our very own, to the judiciary process of all the, concerns that people have made. However, it says there is issues now. Let's get all the details. Exclusive. President Muhammadu Buhari leaked message saying he is speaking to close associates that with all currently going on in the country and the eyes of international community on Nigeria, especially with the conduct of the last election that was not perfect in any way, he sees and he finds it very amusing to say it may be difficult. He does not see himself handing over to President-elect Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. SAR reporters who were privy to this information and are shared with us says President Muhammadu Buhari is very concerned, especially with all that is going on and that surrounds this very, the whole thing of all that is going on. He finds it that there may be, issues and that, the election has gone in such a way that there is so much and too much eyes, too much eyes currently, in this whole vicinity of of this election. There's too much, there's just so much going on, and it's really, he does not see himself. He does not see. It's not like it's not possible, but the May 29, as we speak today already, there is protest going on in Abuja demanding that Buhari constitutes an interim government because they do not see that he could possibly make any form of adjustment to all that is going on currently today. So Nigerians are watching very closely and are wondering what will go on from here. So we all are in the same position, wondering what next will happen because this country needs to move forward. We cannot continue with the same thing and expect that a different result will suddenly surface. No, if you want something different, sweetheart, you will have to go for it. You will have to work at it. You have to do everything humanly speaking possible. Okay, so this is what it is. This is what it is. And Nigerians, we just need to arise and do not allow the same thing to hold us down. Every single one of us should know, every single one of us should know that the issue right now, the issue right now and all that is going on clearly shows and says to us that Nigerians really does need, we need a fresh breath of air. We're tired of the status quo and we need something totally different. It's very clear that there are issues right now. There are issues right now, and so every single person must understand this. Every single person must understand this. So it is an issue that must be resolved if we want to have a better nation and a better country. Every one of us should understand that Nigerians, we're in that space, we're in that position where we must ensure that things are done decently and orderly so that this nation can move forward. You see, um, Muhammadu Buhari is only expressing how he feels, and we must respect his opinion in terms of what he feels and how he thinks that, responding to things going forward, how things are. We must understand that he knows the world is watching, and if he wants to leave anything called good, he has to be very careful. He has to be very careful. We cannot have, you cannot continue to allow, the same thing over and over again to hold us down. The most of the people and issues that are going on now with all that is happening, you can see for yourself. Okay, you can see for yourself that we really need we really need something fresh in order for us to have that opportunity that could really change and make us a better people. We really sincerely do need this. We sincerely truly do need this. Yes, remember that you have a voice, and so we cannot afford to allow the same thing to hold us down. Every time we allow people who have no iota of concern to be the ones who drive our nation, and we know that they don't care, then we have left ourselves in their hands, and that is trouble. That is trouble lingering around. So it is a matter of urgent attention that we understand it, and that we pay great attention to make sure that these things do not happen again. For whatever is worth, remember that it is you and I who will make this difference. And so we must do everything humanly speaking possible and ensure that Nigeria becomes a safe and a change place for every single person. Yes, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. And so we must speak out and ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place. It is important, and we cannot underestimate the fact, and we cannot, overemphasize the fact that we sincerely, truly do need this change. Remember, every time we do nothing, we allow evil to continue to persist. Yes? Bye for now. God bless.